I'm here with my brother, Kenneth Goodluck and Mr. Macpherson Olimini by my left. Gentlemen of the press, good afternoon. We address you today as citizens, indigents, and residents of Rivers State who feel a need to set records straight in the light of the goings in our state and who became victims due to no fault of ours. Even after our ordeal and when we thought we could return to normal life, only a week ago, one of us was called by a PDP leader in Obiakpo, Lawrence Amadi, to come and meet with some of their leaders. Upon further prodding, he said they were reaching out to us to persuade us to rewrite our story in order to implicate Right Honorable Edison Ehie as the sponsor or mastermind of the fire incident at the State House of Assembly complex, as a follow-up to former head of service George Wike's press briefing in Abuja. This has prompted us to speak out as we do not want to be part of any nefarious act, especially after the torture we faced. For 6 to 8 months, we endured an unjust harrowing experience in the hands of security agencies and political actors. Our offense was because we refused to frame individuals, including the Chief of Staff to the Rivers State Government House, Right Honorable Edison Ehie, as masterminds behind the Rivers State House of Assembly inferno. Starting from December 2023, we, Chime Ezebalike, Kenneth Goodluck, Prince Lukman Oladele, and Macpherson Olimini, were individually and collectively subjected to arrest, intimidation, physical assault, and psychological torture. All of this happened between December 5th, 2023 and January 16th, 2024. At some point, we were offered bribes in exchange for our freedom, even though it was clear that we had committed no offense that warranted our being arrested and detained. 3 of us were known associates of Right Honorable Edison Ehie and Honorable Sukari Goodboy, while Macpherson was an unfortunate victim of mere proximity. Our ordeal began with the arbitrary arrest of Oladele Lukman on December 5th, 2023. On December 16th, 2023, Chime Ezebalike and Macpherson Olimini were violently apprehended at Obakere Junction along the East-West Road while returning from a funeral in a Kata village in Ahoda East local government area. On January 5th, 2024, Kenneth Pasa was forcefully taken in GRA Port Harcourt by a convoy of no fewer than 6 Helios vehicles. We were blindfolded and taken to the Federal Intelligence Response Team, FIB-IROT, along the Eastern Bypass in Port Harcourt, under the false pretense that the vehicle we were traveling with was stolen. It was later revealed that this was a ruse intended to force us into implicating Right Honorable Edison Ehie in 3 serious allegations, namely the murder of Supo, Bako, and Bashim. Secondly, an assassination attempt on Right Honorable Martins Ameule. And thirdly, the burning of the Rivers State House of Assembly complex. At the Federal Intelligence Response Team facility, multiple attempts were made to coerce us into making false confessions. We were denied access to our legal representation, and when permitted to write statements, were stopped midway for not writing what they wanted, statements that falsely implicated Edison Ehie and others. In a particular distressing moment, Honorable Major Jack, a member of the Rivers State House of Assembly and an ally of Nyesom Wike, the FCT minister, arrived in the company of a uniformed officer and personally pressured us to implicate the Chief of Staff to the Rivers State Government House. When we resisted and refused, they resorted to beatings, starvation, and psychological torture. Days later, Honorable Major Jack and former chairman of Ikore local government, Samuel Wanosike, returned, were offered money alongside promises of a fully paid trip to Ghana or any country of our choice with our families in exchange for implicating Edison Ehie and others, which we rejected all. On December 19, 2023, we were forcefully transferred to Abuja by road and arrived on December 20th to yet another round of inhumane treatment. Kenneth Pasa, also subjected to a brutal experience in Port Harcourt, was later moved to Abuja. In his case, the same bribe of 200 million and a trip to Ghana for himself and his family was offered by Samuel Wanosike, reportedly on the instruction of the FCT minister. Shockingly, security agents even instructed another detainee to identify Kenneth Basa as an arsonist in exchange for his own release. Kenneth Basa later identified this man, Donald Osiga, by his voice, the same individual, according to the late SP Bako's girlfriend, used to deliver food to the deceased. Confessed to Kenneth that he was pressured by the police to forcefully frame him. Due to deteriorating health, vomiting, high blood pressure, and fever, Macpherson Olimini was released on January 16, 2024. Shortly after, other suspects were brought into custody on new unrelated allegations tied to the murder of SP Bako. Despite our innocence, the charges against us inexplicably grew from 3 to 7. We were remanded in Kuje Correctional Facility for 6 months. The case eventually transferred to the Federal High Court in Port Harcourt due to jurisdictional issues. Finally, in November 2024, after almost a year of suffering, the charges against us were dismissed. It was a silent admission of grave injustice we suffered. This press briefing is not just to tell our story. It is a call to action. No innocent youth of Rivers State should ever have to endure the torment we suffered. We speak today because others may not have the strength or support system to withstand what we just did. We believe that Nigeria remains the only country we have, and no Nigerian deserves to be tortured, humiliated, and hunted like we were. We demand justice to everyone. We call on every civil society, the media, and the justice-loving Nigerians to stand with us in ensuring that no political agenda or ever weaponizes the state security apparatus against innocent citizens. This country is bigger than any one of us, and all of us deserve to live in a country where no one is oppressed. Thank you, and God bless you.
Shall took place, and if I'm not careful, how can a president that was elected on the same day, on the same mandate with a governor, how can a president wake up and tell you for security reasons that he has received a blue paper report and suspend an elected government? An elected government was suspended and Nigerians have kept it quiet. It's a matter of time. This same presidency will wake up and tell you that the Senate arm is suspended, the House of Rep is suspended, and you will see the police and army responding to enforce social legality. We are telling Nigerians there's a matter of time. The presidency will become despotic, and they will say they will not conduct election. I don't think will happen about it. We are calling Nigerians to wake up, and we are calling all security agencies, all media houses to stand tall and speak out when there's an evil done to Nigeria. For crying out loud, it is nowhere in a democracy, not even in the US, not even in Russia, not even in North Korea, nowhere in democracy, where you see an individual in the name of president will come out and disregard a constitution, a written constitution, and up to date, the president have not come to show us why it is that you can suspend a president, a governor, and elected as assembly members, and we have to be quiet.
Thank you.
Mark today down. The president will wake up one day and tell you that because the Senate doesn't agree with him, the House of Rep doesn't agree with him, he is suspending the House of Rep and suspending the Senate, and we'll keep quiet. And as we continue with that, we are approaching an unfair situation. Thank you and God bless you.
Your name was
Comrade Abbas Ulo is the name.
But Comrade Abbas was
Ulo, yes.
Iloro.
Yes. God bless you.
Challenge. That we the poor people and the reasons why Tinubu and Go are in government so that they can continue to steal from us. Let me ask this question. Police officers that are supposed to be getting good salary are not getting it. Soldiers that are supposed to be getting good salary, they are not getting it. But I want us to dedicate a line to the police officers, especially because it is not about them. It is about their children. I count them as civil and public servants. And it's unfortunate today, if a police inspector retires,
they are here to take back our money from them. They are looters.
Papa come and see wetin we dey suffer. Mama come and see wetin we dey suffer. Na so oppression, na so intimidation. When the police do them, they no do them anything. When the police do them, they no do them anything. When civil officers do them, they no do them anything.
Now we get our country. We put them in this country. We don't do everything as young citizens. Not some set of people. They need to wake up. Come and stand for your freedom. Courageous they know. When you lose your fear, they will lose their power. They don't get power visions. They don't get power visions. You will win them. And the other belongs to all of us, not only the politicians. Everybody stand up for your freedom. When we lose our fear, they will lose their power. They don't get power visions. They don't get this country pastors. None of us get this country idea. If they cannot make it right, make them resign. If they cannot make them get better, make them resign. And the money belongs to all of us. Someone is a thief. We are collecting people land. They want people shop. But since the 8 years, you never been one company for Lagos State. What are you doing? Oh, they near you are a thief. Oh, they near Tinubu. Oh, they go to one someone is a thief. Oh, they go to one. Oh, they go to one. I'm a power of you must fight off you. Tinubu is a thief. Someone is a thief. Wike is a thief.
their own priority. This is Nigeria. This is democracy. We have our power. We have the right to talk. We have the right to come on social media and speak and talk our mind. We have so many people that are moving around with Nigerian treasury. The people like Yaya Bello. We have Yaya Bello that's moving around because he's under ABC. That you don't see anything about it. We have people like Otuba Gbenga that is sleeping at the Senate. We have so many of them. This is a mistake priority. We have our own truth to talk. We have our own truth to say about this. Let them free us. Cybercrime should be repealed now. Revolution now. Revolution.
Of the so-called representatives we voted for.
Oh, yes, sir.
Is that correct?
Yes.
And this is supposed to be where we engage with our representatives.
Oh, yes, apparently.
The Lagos State Assembly is funded by taxpayers' money. Is that
Yes,
correct?
sir.
People of Oshoki are here.
Yes.
Their houses have been demolished.
Yes,
Many of them are homeless. Yes. They have an issue to vent. It is either we want to run this country by law or by the rule of anarchy. And when we want to run it by law, it presupposes the fact that citizens must be peacefully allowed to engage with whoever is representative them in political seats. And that is the reason we are here. But if the police is trying to prevent peaceful dialogue between the people and their representatives, that's an imposition of anarchy. I know you personally in South Sudan, and I'm deliberate by mentioning your name. You understand? So, and the reason I'm mentioning your name here is so that you can take responsibility for whatever happens here. Because what we are doing here, we have not been here to fight. We have been conducting ourselves peacefully. And what we are saying here, in some way, is that we want to peacefully engage with our representative at the state of assembly, right? But here you are here to what I would describe as what you are here to do. You understand? It's to stop. It's an obstruction of democratic rights. You understand? And that is tantamount to the position of anarchy. And it's respect to the fundamental I do not say
Albert.
no
Since you are anybody protested, became this year, you have to following. That is saying going to fight against freedom must be hey, told us he's going to kill always talking about freedom of speech. That's the more you want to give you security coverage in any of the protests. We've always given security coverage like we did today. But for you, if you want to assemble, you have not stopped you from you have not in any form stopped you from assembling, saying whatever you want to say, showing out your grievances to the public. But for you, this, if there is any protest that is going on, if you have been following any protest to this assembly or state assembly, stop here. If you want any representative of the assembly to come and address you or talk to you, we will send for them and they'll come and talk to you. And not for you to go into that assembly ground in this form. That is just it. We are not we are not stopping you from going about your peaceful protest. And that is why we are giving you the coverage. You are anywhere you want to go, we are ready to follow you. So that it will not be hijacked and you will not be attacked. Even you will not be attacked. We have to protect you, protect all the members of your team. That is just it. But for you to go in there, if you want any representative to come and talk to you, you can send for them here and they come and talk to you. That is just it.
Mr. Tijani Fatai,
excuse me.
I want to ask you a question.
Excuse me, I'm not answering. Hold on, sir.
Let's hear him.
Please, sir, let me ask you a question, sir.
Right down.
The question I want to ask is that, is there any serious crisis that you don't want us to go near the assembly? Because any time that we are holding protest and they want to address us, they usually address us exactly in front of the gate of the assembly. And I would like it that you tell us through the House of Assembly district that
for security reasons, we will not allow
which we are meant to. Are you saying that there is a security threat in the House of Assembly?
Well, whichever way you take it.
So, Mr. Tijani,
Please, but I'm saying that what he's doing is he's going to Ghana for it. That's it.
Mr. Tijani, you know what's the weapon here today? You know the ones that happen here today. The ones that happen here today is that you are going to steer gas, you are going to arrest me, and when I get there, you are going to give me food in your session. You are going to feed me. You are protecting the oppressors of Nigeria.